Hi, I'm Dr. Shah. I was the National Lecture Competition winner in 1989 and I'm the Maths Master at Maths School. Now, ready for a new way of doing maths? The circumference of a circle. So imagine you have a cake tin and you want to line the cake tin with greaseproof paper. Well, to start off with, you can cut out that circle that goes at the bottom simply by tracing around it on the greaseproof paper. But what about the band that's going to go around the inside here? Well, to do that, you'd need to know the circumference of the circle. The circumference of the circle is the length all the way around the outside of the circle. So if I put this ribbon around the outside of this circle and then cut it to the length of the circle, like that. So that I have a strip that is the same length as the circumference of the circle. What you'll notice, if I compare it to the diameter of the tin, it's 1 lot of the diameter, 2 lots of the diameter, 3 lots of the diameter and a little bit, 3 and a little bit times the diameter. What is that little bit? Well, it's actually, the circumference is 3.14 times the diameter. 3.14 being an approximate answer for what that little bit is. It's actually, more accurately, 3.14159265, and it goes on and on and on. And that number is called pi. It's given the Greek letter pi, and you can find that number on your calculator. Okay, so to work out the circumference of my circle, I'm going to first of all measure the diameter of the cake tin, which is 18 centimeters, and then I'm going to multiply that diameter 18 by pi, by 3.14, which I can do on a calculator. On a scientific calculator, I'll type in 18 times pi. Now, on most scientific calculators nowadays, it gives you the answer exactly as 18 pi, because it knows that once it goes decimal, it's not going to be completely exact, but there is a decimal button to turn it into decimal, and it tells me the answer is 56.54866. Well, I'm just going to call that 56.5 for my purposes here. So I know that the circumference is going to be 56.5 centimeters all the way around this circle. So if I cut my greaseproof paper to that length, it should fit exactly. And then I'm just going to try it around the cake tin to see how well I have worked out the circumference of the cake tin, and you can see it's pretty much perfect. So this number, 3.141596, roughly 3.14, seems quite random. It seems as if it's just been made up by mathematicians, but actually this was known from a long time ago. We know that the Egyptians knew about the number pi, because if you look at their pyramids being built sort of in that shape, the ratio of the perimeter of the base, if you take the perimeter of the base and you divide it by the height of the pyramid, the answer turns out to be twice pi, 3.14, pretty accurately. So effectively what that means is they were trying to build their pyramids as if they would fit perfectly inside a sphere. And the only way they could have done that is if they knew pi was 3.14.